Welcome at forextrading.com. Let's talk about channels. So, when I started my career with trading, I was shown many channels that I was very interested in because it is really easy to spot a channel like here at US dollar, Japanese yen 4-hour chart. And some of those channels are very firm. So you can see those beautiful channels, but when it came to work with the channel, I mean to place the trade, I wasn't really sure why I'm still losing the money. Well, I was trying to catch those moments when the channel is breaking up, like here or some other points from the channel, or I was trying to buy when it hit the spot when the price was oversold in the channel, and we could buy cheap for the further growth, or the price was overbought like here in the channel and we could sell it. So there are a few things I want to tell you. Well, some of those channels you will find some opportunities to make the trade, but most likely whenever you hit the position, especially when I'm talking about not the big advanced traders. I'm talking about people who are beginning with trading or are at intermediate, some kind of medium level right now. So we are talking about few months to few years maybe trading. Um, uh, and most people will be unfortunately losing money because whenever they try to, for example, sell the market like here, so we would sell this instrument thinking that it's gonna be pushed back to the channel, to the downside, and it would be really based on the trend. We would lose money because the channel was broken to the upside and it stayed there for some longer time, because we see here many 4-hour candles at this chart. So most likely whenever you see the channel, it has been there for some or longer time, and sometimes it's very risky to try to move in the channel unless you are looking at the trend, you are looking at supply and demand, you are looking at the price action. So you're looking at few things that I'm really teaching, that you don't really look at those channels when you are using those universal economic things to move on the chart, enter and get out of the trade. So what I'm trying to tell you, for example, that sometimes it is not really necessary to use the channel because you see the trend falling down anyway. So if you know the trend is very strong and falling down, you will try to sell those interesting moments when the market will go up and reverse, turn down and accelerate. Maybe that's the one reason to enter the market, that the trend is slowing down here or dropping suddenly at some moments. Maybe we have different reasons like supply demand, like we would close up some of those opportunities. We would see sellers coming into the market aggressively based on the 30-minute or 1-hour chart. And these are better reason to enter the market than just watching some kind of channels. So I'm not talking, I'm not saying that we won't really discuss or use any channels in the future or that they are worthless. Only I'm saying that especially if you're beginning with the trading, channels are not the best thing to learn how to enter the market. We just observe the channel and see how it's moving. When we start to have some observation with channels in the future, we will use some waves which are also a channel. If you look at this euro dollar 30-minute chart, we see how during the day some wave was moving in some kind of channel. Only we are not really considering as a channel to buy here and sell at those points and buy again. No, it's not really about the buying and selling with the channel. We are just waiting to this little growing trend in this channel to finish and broke down to the downside like it happened, and when it's accelerate we can sell it. So we are waiting for some breakout from the channel, and we have to be very sure that the breakout is for real, that it doesn't really move as a fake breakout and turn back to the upside, because it is also possible. But there are a few things like the basic trend, the big trend, medium trend. There are price action movement that are showing you that the price is accelerating down, or it is more probable that the price will be moving down after this move in the direct shown channel here in those blue lines. So the conclusion about the channel is observe, just observe and learn from the channel. Then in the future we will be using the channels. I will be showing you how to use those channels to break out. I mean, use the real breakouts from the channels whenever you are day trading on a 30-minute or 15-minute chart, or we are at 4-hour or daily chart, because we can use some of those channels at different time frame. Thank you very much for listening.